Yo, what's going on, peeps? November certainly has some awesome video games for us to enjoy, and today I'm going to be taking a very quick look at 10 games that I feel are probably must-buys for the month of November 2021. Now, no matter if you are into shooting games, RPGs, racing games, or whatever, this list certainly must have one game on there that you definitely will need to check out. Now, if you do have love for romantic comedies and enjoy a good dating sim with a touch of a visual novel about it, then Cupid Parasite is the game you may want to check out. Now, this is a quirky title for the Switch where you play as the goddess of love, Cupid. Well, she has her work cut out for herself as she needs to try and find love for the infamous Parasite 5, who you get to know as you chat to them. By doing this, you find out what makes them tick and find the perfect match for them, maybe even if you find true love for Cupid herself as you go. This game did drop yesterday on the 2nd of November, and as I said, it is one game for the Switch that maybe those who love the visual novels will potentially want to check out. If you love the Binding of Isaac series, then you are in for a real treat with the Binding of Isaac Repentance. This is a massive game, arguably the biggest one in the series, as it takes the roguelike genre to a whole new level. More challenging enemies, bigger bosses, more randomness, and just more action all around awaits you as you go deeper and deeper into this dark and messed up world. Now, no matter how much time you have spent with the series so far, you will have hundreds of hours of gameplay waiting for you here, and this is basically the ultimate experience when it comes to the Binding of Isaac series. Now, the game will be dropping on the 4th of November, and it will be coming to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and not forgetting the PC. And this is definitely a game that I'm really looking forward to picking up. With 40 brand new tracks that range from modern hits to golden oldies, Just Dance 2022 is the ultimate way to boogie while gaming. This is such a fun party game that has some fun game modes for you to show off your dance moves to as you try and get to the highest score possible. It has that classic Just Dance style that fans of the series know and love, and if you have enjoyed the past games, getting this for whatever you're gaming on is definitely a no-brainer, as it is truly the best dancing series in town. The game will be dropping also on the 4th of November and will be coming to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, not forgetting obviously the Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Google Stadia. Call of Duty Vanguard, Call of Duty is going back to World War II once again. The game lets us experience different parts of World War II from all parts of the globe, and once again Activision is bringing a very cinematic campaign that features 3 stories for us to play through, and of course it is not a COD game without the zombies, an epic multiplayer, and even more. This year the game features some real fun new game modes such as the intense and fast-paced Champion Hill, which many of us had the pleasure of enduring during the beta for the game a few months back. The game will be dropping on the 5th of November, and it will be coming to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, obviously X and S, and not forgetting the all-important PC.
Lucas was an expert demolitionist who had issues with authority.
Palm trees sway in the breeze. Sun rays shine through a jungle forest. Cacti.
Yo, in my humble opinion, Forza Horizon 5 is probably the biggest game that Xbox has in 2021. The popular racing series is back and it looks better than ever. The Mexico setting is offering us one of the most diverse locations that we have ever raced in. From the lush jungle to the desert wasteland, there is eye candy everywhere you look in this intense racing game. With a ton of cars to race, ton of races to take part in, this is by far the biggest racing game to be released in 2021, and to me, a must-play game for Xbox gamers. Best of all, this is coming to Game Pass on day one, and the game will be dropping on the 9th of November for the Xbox One, Xbox Series, and not forgetting PC.
In the distance. A McLaren and Jaguar race through the ring. Lightning flashes above them. A Land Rover drives through the waterfall.
To keep it real, it was rumored for ages, but we now know that Grand Theft Auto Trilogy is a real thing. This is going to let us play Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and not forgetting Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The games have had some graphical enhancements to make things a little bit smoother, and Rockstar has also worked on control of the game too, making them a little bit more in line with what we have with regarding Grand Theft Auto 5. With 3 epic games in one collection, this is one that's gonna definitely keep you busy for a very long time. GTA Trilogy does drop on the 11th of November, and it will be coming to the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, not forgetting PC, and also the all-important Nintendo Switch. Definitely, as someone who really loved GTA 3, I just literally had to buy this as soon as it was announced, and I've pre-ordered my copy, so I'm looking forward to playing it on the 11th of November. I guess as a great treat for the Xbox owners who have the all-important Game Pass, you will be able to also play San Andreas as part of your subscription, as that will be coming available on the 11th of November.
真に人のための世界を作ってくれると思う。
Without a doubt, the biggest RPG to make its way onto the Switch this year is SMT5. Now, if you want to play this game, then the Switch is going to be the only way you can do it in 2021. It has the same modern Tokyo setting that we love about the series, and we play as a high school student that ends up investigating these strange demon appearances that are happening. With demon fusing, returning from the previous games, as well as a few quality of life improvements and new gameplay mechanics, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is one of the most exciting games to be released in the series in quite some time. This game does drop on the 12th of November, and as I mentioned, it will be coming exclusively at this point to the Switch.
だがこのまま一人で魔界を進むのは危険だ。共に戦う仲間を作ることを推奨。悪魔界は思う。
One of the most exciting shooters to be released this year is Battlefield 2042. Now, while it is lacking a campaign, Battlefield 2042 is making up by this by being one of the most epic multiplayer first-person shooters that we have seen in quite some time. With massive battles, some fun game modes, and lots of awesome weapons, this is going to be fun, but also very deep. Plus, this game features these amazing-looking weather effects that are going to make battles even more unpredictable and fun. Battlefield 2042 looks like it's going to be one of the most fun games in the series for quite some time, and will be coming on the 19th of November for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and not forgetting the all-important PC.
Friendly forces targeting an objective in Bravo sector.
Land rent by tooth and claw.
As the 4th expansion pack for Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker is something that fans are very excited about. This is offering the same kind of MMO action that fans know and love, but the story here seems very interesting. The Guardian Empire is coming for your homeland, and conflicts is something that you cannot avoid. Not only this is definitely an epic tale that you will be playing through, and Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker is actually the end of this current story arc, so fans can expect it to go out with a massive bang. The game will be dropping on the 23rd of November and will be coming to the PS4, PS5, and not forgetting the PC.
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rubbish. Come on!
Our story begins in the forest, not far from the small village we
The
know.
iconic duo is back in Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All. Thanks to the Asterix and Obelix remastered we had recently, the duo have never been more relevant in terms of video games. This is a fantastic 2D style beat 'em up that has a bit of Streets of Rage about it. The combat looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun to experience, and the game is brought to life with some of the most gorgeous 2D visuals to be in any video game this year. While this is a great game for fans of the series, even those who are not really familiar with these two but do enjoy a beat 'em up will definitely be in for a real treat with this game. The game does drop on the 25th of November and will be coming to the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and also PC. Anyway peeps, that wraps up 10 games that I do think you should be keeping on your radar for the month of November. Definitely 10 great games in there, but I know there are a barrage of other hot games that will be dropping throughout this month. Do let me know in the comments below if you do feel that there there are any specific games that I probably missed off this list that you feel were worthy to be a mention among with the 10 that I've basically highlighted here, that definitely will be a great look for some of the other gamers out there. As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to smash the like button and do hit the subscribe button. And I do know that I haven't really dropped a video for quite some time, but I definitely will be back on a more consistent basis very shortly. So definitely do keep it locked to the channel, and until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Onwards! Let's get going. Coming in hot.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.